hit you from the back and make you holler till you pass out.
Welcome to Guts and Butts, your one-stop shop to get fit before the summertime. I'm your host, Ryan, and today we have personal trainer to the stars, Amanda. Welcome, Amanda.
Hi, Ryan. It's great to be here today.
Thanks for joining us. Now, along with working with stars, we also hear you work with sports teams and stuff like that with all their training. So who are some of your clients?
Currently, I'm working with the Rockies. I'm focusing on Todd Helton because he has back problems. So we're trying to build up his endurance. So we're getting him to do lots of sit-ups, which is hard on him, but he's strengthening his back. And we're getting him to run more, and we're trying to get him toned so he won't have a problem this season with running, because that's his biggest problem. He can hit the ball, he can get a single, but he takes forever to get to base one. So that's one of our problems.
Of course. Now with baseball season, obviously, I'm guessing a majority of your training is coming preseason with all the athletes, and then mid-season you're probably working on injuries and stuff like that. So do you do anything else in your spare time, I'd say, in mid-season?
I don't have a lot of spare time, but when I do, I usually work with the Broncos since I'm already in Colorado, and I travel with the Rockies too, so that sort of kind of closes up my schedule, but I do the best I can. Sometimes I work with Marie Osmond. I go out to Hollywood if I can to work on and Christy Alley, and so lots of people, but it's kind of hard to balance it all. But
do you find you're providing different types of workouts and different types of routines for the different sports or stars or getting ready for movies or things like that?
Yeah, I jazz it up for each client because some are really skinny in some places, but they need to, tone their abs or their legs or something. So we focus on that by weight training and other things. So
awesome. I guess, are you working with any stars right now for any upcoming movies or anything like that? I know everyone had to get in shape for the new Clash of the Titans movie and stuff like that. Were you working with any stars and anything new?
No, I wasn't working with them. I did work with some other people. Let's see, who all have I done? Kirstie Alley is doing that new reality show. So we're working really hard to get her diet going because obviously she has a long ways to go before she loses all that weight because she wants to drop about 150 pounds, which is hard to do. So we're working very hard on everything because everything needs to be slimmed down.
Makes sense. Along with the Broncos, are you working? Do you deal with any head injuries or anything like that? Since I know that's been a kind of a prevalent issue in the NFL as of recent.
Yeah, well, I do the best I can, but I don't know a lot about head injuries. It's kind of a foreign concept, but we really just focus on keeping them in lighter rooms without light because it gets to their heads and they get concussion. And when they get the concussion, can't see straight with the light in their eyes, so we have to keep them in dark places. But we're playing it by ear basically. So.
Right. Well, as you said, you keeping them in dark places. Do you? You probably heard about the Mike Leach situation at Texas Tech, keeping a kid in a dark room, almost a shed, people would call it. Do you agree with what he did, or do you think that was more of a punishment deal?
Well, honestly, I shouldn't say my opinion, but I don't really think he did it as a punishment. I think that was just to try and help the kid because he had a concussion. But I don't really know the whole story, neither does anyone else. The only people who really know is Mike Leach and the kids, so.
Right. Well, thank you for joining us today, Amanda. Great insight on all our guests and all the people you train and all the sports teams and stuff like that. So I hope you join us again soon.
Thank you.
Thanks. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Join us tomorrow when we are joined by Jillian Michaels, the trainer from TV's Biggest Loser. Have a great day.